bruh, 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 bruh.
Young Apollo with the
The weather is shocking, absolutely shocking, but we get to drive the car today. Oh, I think my button's dying on my... Oh, believe it or not, I haven't started my car in like I'd say like 5 days. I was actually getting a new car hopefully, and me using my buying techniques, skills, we're gonna see if we can get him a better deal, something like that. Yeah, my brother, he's been on the channel once, I think, when he helped me pick up that £500 Civic that I had for a bit. But yeah, basically, man got into a bit of an accident. It wasn't his fault. His car got written off. So we're picking him up, hopefully a new car today. I don't know how it's gonna plan out because he's just one of them kids where he's like very excited. I remember when I was that age, making me seem like I'm old. But I remember when I was like his age, or when I was getting my first like car that was, you know, over £1,000 or whatever. And I was freaking out. Today vlog a little bit. First time he's seeing the 335i or 335i, so maybe we'll get a bit of vlog action on that front as well. I'm running late as usual. I'm always late, it's so bad. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do in terms of buying skills, because the thing that I'll give some advice to some of you that are maybe going to look for your first car, or you're gonna go buy a car for like maybe your second car and you're quite young. This is a good video to watch, just because when you buy from traders, you're going to be paying retail price. So retail price is not market value. Retail price is what they believe, kind of in the region of what they believe what the vehicle should be, and that doesn't all the time take into consideration body condition, service history, and other history with the car and stuff like that, and the mileage and stuff like that. So it's really good, and it's really important that you check the body condition, the service history. Make sure every single stamp or invoice is from a VAT registered garage. What else am I forgetting? Yeah, and just check around the car, make sure you're happy with it. But obviously I'll give you some tips along the way to make sure. I'm going to do it with my brother as well, just to make sure. I'm not going to film the trader who we're maybe buying off, just because obviously I don't want it to feel a bit uneasy about it. But this might give you indication to talk down people when you're going to go buy the vehicle. Not to rip them off, but for you to get the best fair price, if you know what I mean. Cool, so what are we doing now, fam?
About to go get myself a Golf GTI.
Oh, man like Alex! Man like Alex, bloods! Yeah, so basically we went to go view some 320, yeah. And like it was a bag of shite, mate.
It was so bad.
Yeah, bro. Like I put my MHD code reader in it, and like the guy was like, no, man, you know, use it. No, you're gonna break it. I said, no, man, I'm just reading the codes in it, and he was like, no, I don't like when people touch and.
You know what you say to me as well. You know what you say to me.
No, what is it?
Also, when I was test driving it, when he was in the passenger seat,
he was saying you're driving bare fast.
Yeah, he was like, you put your foot down, you put your foot down, don't do that.
Slow down, man, slow down.
And he was like, no, your brother don't know what you're talking about. No,
is that what he said?
Yeah, he was like, he don't know. I was like, he's a mechanic, so he kind of does know. Yeah. I'm trying to like big you up.
Anyway, yeah, so I said scrap that, Ben. We're gonna dodge that. We've been sitting here for the past like hour or two looking for a car, and literally this guy Alex comes up and he's got a Golf GTI advertised for 2,500. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna go see it. It's got 11 months MOT and everything like that, so I guess we'll update you when we get there and everything, innit? You excited? I think I'm more excited than you.
You're more excited than I am.
Because the thing's like stage 2, 280 brake, fam. Pops and bangs, D-cats. Hey, hey.
I'm going from 90 brake horsepower to this as well.
Yeah, bro. And your insurance is nice as well. Nice one. Oh, I'm gassed. So let me just interrupt here because there are some gaps in the story. Explain what happened. So obviously at the beginning of the video you would have seen a clip of the car. It started knocking, and basically what happened is we test drove the vehicle. So this can happen to anybody. It can't, it's, you know, it's not just we bought cheap or whatever. It can happen to anybody. And what had actually happened was when we test drove the car, we test drove the car for like an hour and a half. So I was doing all the checks, make sure everything was cool with the car and everything. We got code reader, we scanned the codes, everything like that. And yeah, and then Ben decided to, well, we had to drive back to where he lives, which is about a 2 and a bit hour drive. And he was driving on the M3, and yeah, what we think happened is the oil pump actually it went. So obviously there was no fluid around the whole engine, which means that it kind of goes from starvation and can cause knocking and stuff like that. So that's what's happened with the car now. The clip you're about to see is obviously us walking through it and stuff like that of the video, walking through the car, all the checks we did and everything like that. It's about 5 minutes long, so it's a good bit of content there as well. And just you can see the energy and how excited we are, because obviously this car was good. You know, these cars, they go for like 3 grand plus. We found one which was a good deal, then we got it down to roughly around like 2,100, which is a really good deal for a Mark 5 GTI. And it didn't have like stacks full of paperwork, but it had some service history, and it had only 1 key, but it had kind of a lot of stuff going for it. Like the bodywork was like amazing, had 11 months MOT left on it. So all those checks that I usually do in my job, it was all good and everything. And yeah, it's just the luck of the draw really. Unfortunately, Ben drove and the car's now, I don't know what we're gonna do with it, to be honest. But anyway, let me just get on with the video. Ben in the GTI, bro. Man, like in the GTR, blood. GTI. Jeez. Alright. Go. Yeah. Sorry, fella. Man in the GTI, he was a bit. Jeez. Ben in the GTI. He's gonna try and race me now, you know. I was gonna chase me, bro. He's gonna try and chase me, but he's so excited. Like, Alex is a really cool guy. Shout out to Alex. Obviously we'll stop and we'll find somewhere to do like a nice bit of filming and that. But yeah, he's so excited. This is like the first car that Ben's like ever got. So it's not, you know, it's not the price that we wanted to pay for it, but it's a price that he could afford. So that's the thing that counts, because obviously, guys, you gotta buy cars that you can afford, not cars that you want. So, and to be honest, it seems okay. Like, there's not really much. I mean, there was a light that came on, but obviously I'll explain that in the video or whatever. But yeah, I'll catch up when we do some cinematics. In front of everybody, but
what am I doing?
No, we're just talking about the car, man. Here we are, Ben. What are we saying? We enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, for a first fast car, you know what? I like it.
This is my brother, guys. Benji, Benjamin. Yeah, this is my brother's first modified car, and what a car he's got. He's got a Mark 5 GTI and it's stage 1 as well. Pots and bangs. It's apart from that, it's just completely standard. But he's got the GTI wheels. They're painted black. His calipers have been painted blue. That's not stock. And even the interior, like he's got the heated leather like sports seats, the GTI seats, and these are like really comfy. Even the steering wheel as well. It's like proper nice, and yeah, it's what's your first thoughts about it?
First thought, I mean, yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even me, I'm excited. Like, obviously, I'm more excited than you are. But like this car, like these, bro. From a stage 1, you're 280 brake, right? So for your first fast car, How's that feel?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's fast, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to run through what checks we did. Do you remember what we did as checks?
What's it? Firstly, scratches, obviously.
Yeah, so obviously on the vehicle we got like a bit of scratching, like there's a bit of scuff in here. That's about a body shop. So that's maybe about, it could be, it depends on where you go, but doing it well, maybe £100 after around there. This is actually the cheapest one that we could buy on Facebook because we actually got this car for like 2,100. And yeah, so there's this piece missing here. What did he say this was for? Did he say?
I don't think he said anything about it, to be fair.
It's like a tow hook or something.
Yeah,
I don't know where that, but yeah, that's missing that piece there, and he's got a scratched alloy there. But apart from that, the bodywork is actually good. It's actually decent. And yeah, for a 2005 car, GTI badge here, obviously. He's missing a spare wheel, but I don't know. He's just had the owners just put fresh tires on it, right?
Yeah, exactly,
so
yeah,
he's got like Conti Sport tires on there. So guys, make sure the checks that we always do. What do we do as well? Check the MOT, right?
Check MOT, yeah.
Check MOT.
Check service history.
Service history.
Keys, make sure you have 2 keys.
Yeah, even now, like we can check the service history now. Actually, this is the service book. He only had it for a couple months, which is fishy in itself. But he said because he just bought himself a new Capri, that he didn't want it anymore, so he's using it as a daily. So we got a 6-speed manual box here. Not the DSG because he said he wanted the manual.
Yeah, I know.
Wanted the manual. Still got like GTI Sports steering wheel. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the steering wheel. That's all good. Service history, just up to, what's this? So that's, when's that? Doesn't even say a date. He's not even got a stamp on that date. But I think the latest one I saw was 18.
Yeah, yeah.
2018.
No, what's it? He had
Oh, that's 2011.
He did that. He had the receipts or something on 2020, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, something.
Yeah.
I believe this is 18. I don't know what that is. But
No, I don't think.
what was that?
Is that 19?
Oh, it could be 19. I'm not sure.
Sorry. That might be 14 actually. I think it's 14.
14?
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't know. Maybe.
That doesn't make sense because
Oh wait, no, it must be 19.
like the mileage is 118k and it's only done 128k.
Oh yeah.
So it's only moved 10k miles basically.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's 19. If not, then it should be fine. The car seems alright. So that's an issue, but at the same time, don't lose it. Basically, don't lose it. And yeah, for this package in total and everything. Also, guys, make sure you check the MOT history and stuff like that. That's always something you gotta check. Yeah, £2,100 for a GTI, Mark 5 GTI with 128k miles on the clock. Part service history, 1 key. Still got 12 months of MOT on it as well, which is it's really good. And you know, like my brother's 20 years old. He's 20 years old, and you know, like even his insurance on this is absolutely cheap as chips. Like it's crazy. And if I tell you guys that it's under this, it's a 3-digit number, fam, for him to insure this for 2 years no claims. So I believe this is like one of the best like first modified cars that you should buy. Literally standard they come with 200 brake. This one's mapped, so it's 280. Obviously with modified cars you always got to check the service history. Check the service history, check the spark plugs, misfires, anything like that, because those are the first things to go when the car's mapped. Along with that, just bodywork. Obviously these cars are going to get ragged, so you just got to make sure everything's okay. Obviously one of the wheels is curved, all the others are perfect. The tires are brand new. They're Conti Contact Sports, so obviously those are quite expensive tires. Obviously they've got the yellow fog lights and it's an 05 plate. So all in all, well, what's your overall, are you happy with it?
I'm happy. I'm proper happy.
Yeah? You're gonna modify it even more?
I'm gonna try to. I don't know. I wanna like fix it up, make it look proper nice. And then,
Yeah. Because this is a big jump, isn't it? From like 90. What was your Lancer? Like 100 and something brake?
No, I wasn't that. I think it was like 99.
99 brake. 99 brake, and he's in 280. And what was the first feeling when you? Yeah.
No, it's pretty sick though.
Even me when I was driving it, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is next level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bros win, especially my biological brother. And he's got the 3-door as well, not the 5-door, 3-door as well. So that's quite cool as well. And yeah, even like looking at, I'm rambling a bit, but like even look at the paintwork, like it's Doesn't seem like there's a previous repair there. If you guys see previous repairs, then obviously that means that it's been ragged and probably been wrapped around the tree or crashed into somebody. In that sort of instance, you can talk them down. Now, like this car was advertised on Facebook for 2,500. Now, the tip that you guys should really use, or the tips that you guys should use to try and get the guy to sell for a lower price is, if there's service history missing and stuff like that, obviously you can talk them down on those parts, sort of front. Also the times, obviously lockdown's coming up and stuff, or lockdown is upon us if you're watching this video now, which means that people are going to be looking to sell cars, and then we're going to be wanting to get rid of those expenses that they don't need. So obviously back onto that sort of front. Also check for damages, so of course like the tires, the alloys, the bodywork, how many keys is missing. And so this was, yeah, the fact that we got this for there's another one that's on Facebook that's got no MOT, is wrapped, and it's got a sawn as well, so it's off-road. That was for 1,800. So we paid about £300 extra on the budget, and yeah, we got ourselves a Mark 5 GTI with the GTI alloys as well. So those are wavy, and it's good condition as well. So yeah, I mean, he's happy with it. I'm happy with the purchase. Those are just a couple tips for you guys to actually like use yourself. Obviously, everyone when they're buying or selling vehicles, they have an idea of a price in their head. And obviously, no one wants to sell their car, their pride and joy, for any less than what they would want. So you always have to be fair. You know, like, you got to be fair. You got to meet in the middle, and you know, within your means. If you can't afford it, don't go for it. But you have to work with the person, yeah? Because at the end of the day, like, if they don't want to sell to you, they don't want to sell to you. If they really need to get it gone, they'll give it to you for a good price. That's all I can really say, really. That's all the tips I've got. It's ready for us to record.
What am I asking?
No, nothing. I'm just going to start with us doing the ending. Now we're in a bit of dilemma for the GTI. We're not sure if Ben wants to shot it, and yeah, trying to recuperate funds or what. This is me being honest with you guys. Obviously, we'll still, when we advertise it, we'll still say everything that's wrong with it. We'll explain the story when we advertise on Facebook, or we could actually turn it into something kind of interesting where we could turn it into something interesting where maybe it could be a bit of a project car. But I'm not gonna lie, it won't really be able to happen without you guys watching the video. So if you guys obviously want to see it stay, the GTI stay, and make it into a bit of a project, I mean, watch the video, share the video. Make sure you comment down below if you want me to even try and convince Ben to keep it, so we can try and get it back up and running and get it to be like a proper channel car. First actual project car for the channel. I don't know what you guys think about it, but yeah, just make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video, because I need all that. I need all the ad revenue. You know what I mean? No, but all the ad revenue will go to Ben's car. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I even make anything off this video, it will go to Ben's car. So yeah, that's the predicament we're in at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, we'll go from there. Really. See ya.